So yeah, a slightly different video to what I normally upload, but I wanted to give everyone some insight not only into my channel, but also provide my own reasons for not checking out 2024's second most divisive game. Firstly, I love Dragon Age. Origins was my first foray into RPGs, and it will always be in my top 5. Dragon Age 2 was fine, and Inquisition was a fun blending of its predecessors. As much as I wanted to play Dragon Age the Veilguard at launch, not only for my own enjoyment, but also so I could provide some information to anyone who hadn't made up their minds whether or not it was worth spending their hard-earned money on. Currently, it's simply not possible for me to spare any time to play Dragon Age, let alone give a complete and comprehensive opinion. For full context and complete transparency, YouTube is a hobby of mine that I hope one day transforms into something bigger. For now, I continue to work my full-time job, roughly 42 hours a week, while also being a full-time dad to a 6-month-old. So playing games has naturally taken a back seat, like back of the bus seat. With roughly 1 hour to 90 minutes per day to play games per weekday, and maybe 2 or 3 on weekends, not factoring in recording or editing, I have to be very strategic in which games I decide to invest my time in. Right now, I'm currently 35 hours into Metaphor ReFantazio, a game I intend on 100%ing across 2 runs, so choosing to dive into another 40 to 50 hour game right now would simply be irresponsible. While I can spare some time to check out a demo or watch a TV show, juggling 2 RPGs is just too much. Despite the, well, shall we say, polarizing review period, none of this had a factor into why I'm not playing Dragon Age at launch. Admittedly though, the character design seems incredibly sterile, and for a franchise that has always offered a darker narrative to many other RPGs, Veilguard just seems incredibly sanitized. Recently, I shared Fextralize's video on my Threads account because I found it very interesting to see content creators who are less than ecstatic in their impressions not receiving review codes. I think it's fair to say that EA wanted to craft a narrative around Dragon Age's release. Further proof might be found in BioWare's recent article 2 days out from the full launch of Dragon Age Veilguard, stating that the next Mass Effect will have a more mature tone and will not continue Veilguard's cartoonish art direction. Nonetheless, I'm a firm believer in experiencing things for myself. Unfortunately, it's just not the right time. One day I hope to have a complete review of Dragon Age the Veilguard, but that day is just not today. So yeah, that's really it. I'm looking forward to continuing having fun with this channel as well as writing in my blog, which is a great supplement to when I just can't find the time to record and edit. Thank you so much for listening and watching wherever you are in the world. I hope you take care of yourself. See ya.
All right then.
Everyone's here.